Every so often, a doomsday prophecy comes to light. The most recent surrounds the Mayan calendar, which ends and starts again on December 21st. If you're one of the very few who believe it's the end of the world, the fact should put your mind at ease. If the Mayans looked outside and saw this picture, they might think the world is ending. There's been hype over doomsday because of the Mayan calendar, but UNBC scientist Todd Whitcomb says not a chance.
It's a bit like an odometer in a car. It rolls over, and so there's 144,000 days in a big period, and then you start again at day one and you count for another 144,000 days. We're coming up to the end of that 144,000 days.
One theory of how the world might end is a huge asteroid, but as far as Todd Whitcomb knows, there's none in sight.
It would be something that would be very, very visible. You could just go out in the night sky and look up and go, oh, that's coming. Anything small enough that we couldn't see it wouldn't actually destroy the planet.
The sun at the center of our solar system is a giant burning ball of chemicals, but even it doesn't have the power to destroy Earth yet.
Any explosions in the sun happen deep in the core, and it takes millions of years for that energy to get to the surface, and we would have already seen the telltale signs of it coming. So again, they're not going to reach us.
We should probably fear ourselves more than the unknown. Since World War II, humans have created a deadly arsenal made up of thousands of nuclear bombs. Whitcomb says even in the near impossible situation they are all set off at the exact same time, the world would still exist. Humans might not.
Yeah, that one could wipe out the human race, so we could actually get rid of, but again, life would go on. I mean, there have been many mass extinctions, and some people argue we're in one right now, and in terms of species and animals and creatures that are disappearing, life survives.
While the Red Cross agrees the world isn't ending, if it does happen, the organization recommends having an emergency kit on hand.
Just a few easy items to have on hand. So we really recommend 2 to 3 liters of water per person per day for 72 hours minimum. We also recommend canned food items with a manual can opener, non-perishable food items.
And while experts like Todd Whitcomb say doomsday won't happen, how do we ever really know?